Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Peachy. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all healthy and happy. Today's video has been requested a lot, and I mean a lot. One of the comments that I've been reading under every single video of mine was, Peachy, when are you gonna do a hot rollers hair tutorial? And guys, the moment has come. Today we're gonna talk about these bad boys here. Hot rollers. In the following, I'm gonna give you a complete tutorial on how to use them. And second of all, I'm also going to show you what kind of things you have to look out for when buying hot rollers. So I would say, let's waste no time and get straight to it. These days there are a lot of brands that create hot rollers like Remington or Babyliss and so on and so forth. I don't really have a preference, to be honest, but there are a few things to keep in mind when purchasing them. First of all, I would always prefer if the rollers have a velvety surface as opposed to a plastic surface, because having tried both, I think those ones give your hair a lot more shine than the other ones. Second of all, I think it's important that when you buy your rollers, you make sure they come with their matching set of clips. Depending on the brand, they look very different, but they all have the same purpose. The purpose is that they hold the roller in place once you have rolled it up. So these are the two things you should look out for when purchasing your hot rollers. Now onto the tutorial. What you need in order to style your hair with hot rollers is, first of all, of course, your rollers. You gotta plug them into the power socket and let them heat up for a few minutes. Then you gotta make sure you got the metal clips that come with the rollers. You got the plastic clips that I've been talking about a second ago. And of course, a brush. It doesn't have to be a brush like this, any brush will do. Now the way to do it is you separate a strand of hair, not too thick, not too thin, and then you give it a quick brush to make sure there's nothing tangled up in there. Then you take one of your hot rollers and you start rolling your strand up from the bottom. These rollers don't get super hot, you can easily touch them, which is also why they do so little damage to the hair. So you roll them up until the end, and once you've reached the top, you take one of these little metal clips and slide it in from the bottom, like so. Usually they should hold like this as well, but if you want to be sure, and I want to be sure because I'm German, I'm gonna take one of those little plastic clips and slide them in as well. Et voila, everything is pretty secured and safe up here. Then you repeat this process until you got all of your hair rolled up. Alright, now that you're done, you're gonna look like a 60s housewife, and you can do some very nice selfies and send them to your best friend. But apart from that, we're gonna wait for usually about 10 to 15 minutes until they have completely cooled down. Yes, one large pepperoni pizza. Once your rollers have completely cooled down, you can take them out. So now I've taken all of the rollers out, and as you can see, the hair is really shiny, it has volume, it's like lightly wavy on the bottom. Of course, if you're looking for that super intense curly look, you're not gonna achieve that with hot rollers, but this is more a tool to really achieve that beautiful glossy look. It gives the hair some texture, it gives the hair some shape, some volume, as I said, and that's why for me I think it's my favorite tool to style my hair. Also because this really doesn't damage the hair. As you've seen a couple of minutes ago, I was really easily able to touch those things. They don't get very hot, but still they achieve really beautiful results. And that, my lovelies, concludes my video for today. I really hope you liked it, and I hope all of your questions with regards to hot rollers have been answered. I would be really interested in what kind of styling tool you prefer for doing curls or just getting your hair done when you go out. Like I said, hot rollers are mine. Yeah, and otherwise, guys, I'm gonna wish you the most wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week. Adios. I love you very much.